City Morning Show.
Muy buenos días, compañeros, compañeras. Un gran gusto saludarles hoy por la mañana y siempre en realidad. Pero hoy es un día más, compañeros, un día más. Hoy es el 15 de marzo y son las 7:01. Bienvenidos todos al Sugar City Morning Show. Good morning. It's a pleasure to greet you today and always. Welcome to the Sugar City Morning Show. We're transmitting live from Orange Walk. To be exact, from Trial Farm, the beautiful village of Trial Farm. We are smack on the San Lorenzo Road, and we have arrangements with cable signal providers which permits our signal to be viewed all throughout the length and breadth of this beautiful country of ours. And we are viewed all the way from Corozal to Toledo, from Benque all the way, even in San Pedro. If you don't have cable, no problemo, like they would say. If you live in the vicinity of Orange Walk and within a radius of, say, 20 miles, you will be able to catch the on-air channel, the channel that is transmitted with this big old antenna over here, and that you will be able to catch it completely free of charge, very simply by extending the antenna on your TV, and it's completely free. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to greet you this morning. Today is the 15th of March. Today is the Ides of March. I remember when I was taking advanced literature, we were taking Julius Caesar, and the suit, what was it? Somebody who passed by Julius Caesar. It was the 15th of March, and the man says, "Beware the Ides of March." Well, you know, that day stands out when Julius Caesar was murdered. It can very simply be a very superstitious thing, but you know how people go. Woo! But, ladies and gentlemen, it's a brand new day. Un día más, un día precioso aquí en Orange Walk. Estamos bajo la influencia, de un sistema de alta presión que tiene los cielos completamente despejados. Esta mañana estuvo bastante fresco, fresca la mañana, y estuvo, en realidad, fue un placer poder caminar de donde vivo hasta aquí, simplemente respirando aire puro. Compañeros, vamos primero a esta oración y ojalá y se puedan unir conmigo, porque en realidad esto, como siempre les digo a la gente, cuando me preguntan, ¿por qué es que hago esta oración? La pregunta no es porque yo lo hago, es porque ustedes no lo hacen tan bien conmigo, porque todos colectivamente debemos de tener la responsabilidad de reconocer que hay un creador sobre todo y que ese creador es el responsable por todo lo que tenemos en la vida. Porque hoy sucedió un milagro, compañeros, y eso es que estamos vivos. Y eso es un milagro. Padre, te doy las gracias por todas tus bendiciones. Me das la vida, nos das la vida y la salud, las fuerzas. Gracias por nuestros familiares, por nuestras amistades. Gracias por el bienestar que tenemos. Padre, te doy las gracias por todo. Pero también hay personas que no están pasándolo bien. Te pido, Padre, por esas personas en particular, las personas que están enfermas, las personas que recién perdieron a un ser querido, una mamá, un compañero, una compañera, un hijo. Y tienen muchas, pero muchas preguntas y se sienten solos y solas. Confórtalos, Padre. Aquellas personas enfermas en los hospitales, aquellas personas que no le encuentran sentido a la vida y que deciden suicidarse, contemplan suicidarse. Páralos, Padre. que se den cuenta que hay belleza en la vida y que no vale la pena esa forma de actuar. Padre, te pido por todos nosotros que tengamos éxito, que podamos aprender a ser humildes y dejar de ser tan arrogantes y soberbios y llenos de nosotros mismos, tratando de imponer nuestra forma de ser sobre otra persona con mucha falta de respeto. Padre, te pido que hoy podamos hacer tu voluntad y no la nuestra. Te bendecimos, te adoramos y te glorificamos siempre, Padre. If you've just joined us, it is 6 minutes after 7 o'clock, and this is the general weather forecast that says a high-pressure influence maintains generally fair conditions over our area. And today, sunny skies with a few cloudy spells today and partly cloudy skies tonight. Showers, if any, will be isolated. So, we not got no rain today. Winds from the northeast and east at 10 to 20 knots. The sea stayed choppy to moderate. Temperatures along the coast, 82 degrees Fahrenheit as a high, 72 degrees Fahrenheit as a low. Inland, 86 degrees Fahrenheit as a high and 66 degrees Fahrenheit as a low. And in the hills, a very cool and comfortable 73 degrees Fahrenheit as a high and 62 degrees as a low. The outlook for tomorrow, and tomorrow is already Friday, ladies and gentlemen, is for mainly fair weather conditions with little or no rainfall. Dry season is coming right upon us. The tides are high tide this morning at 18 minutes after 9, a low tide today, this afternoon at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, a high tide tonight at 8 minutes after 9, and the second low tide tomorrow morning at 14 minutes before 4 o'clock in the wee hours of the morning. The sun rose this morning at exactly 6 o'clock, and the sun sets this evening at 2 minutes past 6. Today also the moon sets at 20 minutes before 5, and the moon will rise again at 5:30 tomorrow morning. Thank you, forecaster Michael Gentle. Buenos días, compañeros, aquí con el reporte del estado del tiempo en español para el beneficio de la gente de habla hispana. Hoy tenemos buen tiempo, un sistema de alta presión está manteniendo buen tiempo sobre nuestra área. Es más, como expliqué aquel día, el frente de frío viene con tantito de lluvia y vientecitos ahí, y ya luego entonces es un sistema de baja presión, se sale eso, y luego entonces entra la masa de aire frío, algunos tiempos la masa de aire frío, pero por lo general es aire frío que viene detrás del sistema de baja presión, y el sistema de alta presión es lo que causa que tengamos los cielos completamente despejados. Es más, si el aire frío es más pesado que el aire caliente, el aire frío tiende a descender, y eso explica la razón por qué los valles son siempre fríos, porque ahí se tiende a asentar el aire frío. El aire caliente, por ser más ligero, más liviano, tiende a subir, y por eso es que tu techo siempre está caliente. ¿Okay? Eso es un poquito de física ahí por las propiedades de lo que es el frío, el aire frío y el aire caliente. Y porque el aire frío siempre es más pesado, pues tiende a descender. Y eso es lo que tenemos ahora, una presión donde desciende sobre nosotros el aire. ¿Okay? Hoy estará soleado, algunos periodos de nubosidad, parcialmente nublado por la noche. Si es que vemos algún chubasquito, completamente aislado, pero no se espera nada de lluvia. Los vientos del noreste y del este de 10 a 20 nudos el estado del mar agitado, moderado. Las temperaturas por la costa, bastante agradable por la costa, 82 grados Fahrenheit como una máxima y 72 como una mínima. Eso es temperaturas perfectas para ir a la playa. En el interior del país, ya que no tenemos el efecto estabilizador del mar, entonces estamos subiendo un poquito más alto, 86 grados Fahrenheit, pero también bajamos un poquito menos y vamos a bajar hasta 66 grados Fahrenheit. En las colinas, compañeros, por la altitud, únicamente 73 grados Fahrenheit, eso es una máxima, y van a bajar a 62 grados Fahrenheit como una mínima. Por lo general, esta temperatura la mínima refiere a lo que sucede por la madrugada, porque por la madrugada a las 4 y 5, perdón, es cuando vemos que tenemos la temperatura más frita, por decir, porque es cuando pues no ha salido el sol a esa hora y estamos tantas horas luego de que el sol haya sentado. Entonces ya con la oscuridad, ya entonces pues es cuando más se siente el frío. Así que esta mañana fue 66 grados, en las colinas 62, y se espera que mañana viernes, y aleluya, mañana ya es viernes por la noche, buen tiempo también, con poco o nada de lluvia. Una marea alta hoy a las 9:18, una baja a las 3 por la tarde y luego una segunda marea alta a las 9:08 hoy por la noche y una segunda marea baja mañana a las 4:14, pero esto es la mañana temprano por la madrugada. El sol salió hoy a las 6 de la mañana, el sol se oculta hoy por la tarde a las 6:02. La luna se oculta hoy a las 4:40 y sale de nuevo mañana por la mañana a las 5:30 de la mañana. Compañeros, ese fue el reporte del estado del tiempo. Tenemos que agradecer a nuestros patrocinadores, la familia Vega, también a la familia Gillett, a Gillett's Meat Shop, también a Belize Marketing and Development Corporation, también Government of Belize Information Service y también Telemedia y otras empresas que nos apoyan fielmente con sus anuncios. A propósito, si hoy es tu cumpleaños, que la pases muy bien, que la pases de maravilla. Vamos a ver rápidamente si alguno de mis cuates tienen cumpleaños hoy. Desafortunadamente por ellos no veo ninguno, pero vamos a ver, no veo nadie rápidamente, simplemente es un chequeo. Pero voy a terminar con este segmento con un tantito de humor, que la gente siempre dice: Manuel, me gustan tus chistes, pero tengo una cantidad muy limitada de chistes que pueda yo compartir con ustedes, pues no que sean dignos de una estación de televisión, porque sabes que para chistes, pues hay muchos, pero no podemos compartirlos aquí. Pero llega un chinito a la Ciudad de México y con su maleta y dice: taxi, taxi, taxi. Y para el taxi, paps. Y dice: ¿cuánto para llevar hotel? Y dice: 25 pesos. Dice: ¿y para maleta? Pues para tu maleta nada. Dice: el chinito dice: pues lleva maleta, yo voy caminando. Un poquito de humor aquí, un poquito de humor. Compañeros, vamos a una pausa. Son las 7:15, pero estaremos de vuelta con ustedes tan pronto estos anuncios. No se vayan.
Girls, be quiet. Just give me a minute.
Hey, Miss Michelle. Kids giving you trouble again?
Yes, they're making me crazy. Plus, the internet isn't working.
I know what you mean. We had internet issues too. Then we signed up for DigiNet. Best decision ever.
Did you know?
Yep, it's VTL's new fiber optic internet for your home that they are rolling out countrywide. Now, it's just awesome internet all the time. Plus, my parents have the ultimate bundle, which comes with a free mobile postpaid plan and a free unlimited home phone.
Did you say free?
Yes, I did. And for a businessman like you, you can bundle and get 6 gigabytes free mobile data every month. My dad loves it because it saves him a lot of money.
Save?
Yep. Plan starts at $69, so you can stop stealing Miss Michelle's Wi-Fi now.
Not true, miss. Not true, miss.
But hey, what do I know? I'm just a kid. Head over to VTL and see for yourself.
Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like.
Maintaining steadiness, consolidating stability, advancing growth.
Our priorities for the budget, fiscal year 2018-2019, are to continue to provide resources for investments in physical infrastructure, mainly roads and bridges, for education and health, for poverty alleviation, and for citizen security and defense. Mr. Speaker, I repeat, we grasp the nettle with both hands. We rise to meet the challenges, and we will overcome them. This year's budget is structured accordingly, and there therefore can and will be no retreat from our signature pro-poor policies. No retreat from Boost and Food Pantry, no retreat from the apprenticeship program, no retreat from the high school subsidies, no retreat from the payment by GOB for students' CXC exams, no retreat from the funding of the second chance opportunities, no retreat from tuition assistance, no retreat from the plethora of full scholarships, no retreat from the construction of new classrooms, no retreat from new rural water supply systems, health posts, and hospitals, certainly in San Pedro, which we hope to fund from a public-private mix, and also from PG. That's the next priority.
The government believes moving Belize forward.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Give me the real milk, the number one milk, Dano milk, then of Dano milk. You can whip its cream, for Dano milk it is real, yes, Dano milk, then of Dano milk. All over Cayo and in San Pedro, Dano milk, then of Dano milk. Dano milk in the morning, Dano milk in the evening, Dano milk. Give me Dano milk. Up north in Corozal, supermarket and them all. Dano milk, then of Dano milk. All over this land and in Belmopan, yes, Dano milk. Give me Dano milk. Say in Dangriga, down south in PG, Dano milk, then of Dano milk. You can hear this talk, cause it's in Orange Walk, yeah, Dano milk. I love Dano milk, Dano milk powder. Probably the best milk powder in the world. Dano.
These sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Chop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longanisa, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Chop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega & Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega & Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos, compañeros, al Sugar City Morning Show. It's exactly 7:24, and it's time to say good morning and welcome to my good friend, Robert Checky Usher. Good morning, Checky. How are you doing this morning?
Thank God I'm okay.
I am so glad to hear that. You know, when you can say, estoy bien.
Yeah.
Estoy bien. I am okay.
Everybody got issues. Most people got issues or at least situation in their life, you know. But sometimes one time people got a issue like they take that for a big thing. Like, man, I can't live today because I don't got this to do this and I got this to do
You
that.
struck a note there because, and I'd like to just quickly talk about that. You see, I had a friend from Belize City who used to share this information with me. He says, Emmanuel, when people ask me how I'm doing, I go like, I'm doing fine. He said, Mr. Man, you always do good. He said, yes, even if I am not all that fine, I will tell you that I'm doing fine, because even if something may bother me, you wouldn't understand. And even if you would understand, you still wouldn't be able to help me.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
why bother? You know what I mean? Why bother? But tell you what, a lot of us, however, collectively, like the sympathy from other people and go like, pobre de mí, necesito que me des todo el apoyo and so forth. It's just a human reaction.
Yes, sir.
But tell you what, it's time to brave up and to brace up. It's a brand new day.
That's right.
And all the challenges confront us. And talking about challenges, the United, now that we have spent a week past the elections and we have had time to listen to people and to come up and come our own little opinions and so forth, the biggest question that arises is, we know that the UDP was strong here, the PUP was strong here in Orange Walk. But I'll be honest with you, I never knew, I never figured that we were going to lose as strongly, as badly as we did. Straight up, I'm telling you. We have somebody on the line?
Delvi needs to go to school, so we have
Delvi, buenos dias, good morning.
Let me just get her on, let me just get her on. Hello, good morning, Delvi.
Good morning, good morning.
She's on, she's on.
Good morning, Delvi.
Good morning, Mr. Emmanuel. Morning, Mr. Chucky.
Yeah, sorry I didn't call you on Tuesday. I thought it was Monday, and yesterday I asked to tell Emmanuel, boy, I need to call Delvi. He said, boy, today on Wednesday. So I thought yesterday was Tuesday. You know, but things happen, right? Things happen.
Yes.
Back to it, it's always a pleasure to hear from you.
It's always a pleasure to share with you guys.
You always have a very attentive ear and to what you share with us.
All right. This morning I have this one that is entitled, It's Temporary.
Okay.
It's only for a little while. Excuse me. It's temporary. In the wake of the night, I sit up and cry, as the clouds cry along with me. The pitter and the patter on the rooftop sings a song that can only be heard from afar. And then the rain fell down harder, and so did my tears. That there's a hole in the roof that could not be repaired. It was lifted, it was patched, it was tampered with, and still the rain kept falling, and the bucket kept getting filled. My tears kept on falling as I hiccuped out of my grips, as I smile and offer others encouragement, and I too sometimes lose my wit. Trying to be strong, how can I? I wasn't born to be weak, but even the strongest of us needs a chance to speak. And the bed got wet, and then it was the floor. I couldn't hold back the tears, I couldn't anymore. So I looked to the Lord as always, even when I break, for only He can soothe away any problem, any issue, any heartache. A smile doesn't come so easy when I could have lost my mind, but it is too necessary to be a reflection of God that's kind. And things do get rocky, but I remember that I'm not alone, for all things on this earth are temporary. They will pass away, for we are only passengers in this temporary home.
Thank you very much. I always say one thing, Delvi. Faith gives you one thing, confidence.
Yes.
Faith gives you confidence, and at the end of the day, that confidence tells you that it may be rocky today, but tell you what, God loves you always, so He's going to find an easier way for you, or He's going to clear up the road for you tomorrow. So that He always does that. So to put into perspective your poem there, it is really only temporary.
Yes. Yes, it is.
You know, and I'd like to quickly share something with you that says grapes need to be mashed, and I wish. Let me see. Well, I had it shared it on my Facebook page, but in other words, it was telling you that if you're going through a little bit of problems, it's temporary, but good Lord is trying to get the best out of you. You know what I mean?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I understand
Yes,
perfectly the content of your message there. It is only temporary. Tomorrow is a brand new day, and all you have to do is to have faith and confidence that things are gonna be better.
Yes.
Thank you, Delvin.
Yes. Thank you. Have a great weekend.
Have a beautiful day.
It's almost like what we started out the show with this morning, Emmanuel. Temporary. So you wake up today, you have a brand new day, you make the best out of it, regardless of what kind of problems they bother you. Emmanuel, I got some people out there who walk up on the street and say, Mr. You could please give me $1, or I don't got no job. Emmanuel, I have a young man who got I think the IT vet. This boy, the Lee kind of scooter kind of thing with the hand he going on. They have people out there so where they can sell. They got some people where they on one clutch, right? And then they shine shoes. And they got some big man out there where they just sit down home and don't want to work. You understand? They're lazy. And they have their people who have their kind of deformities or whatever you call it, and then people still they try to make one way in a life, pa.
It is so true.
You understand?
It is
so one time they say, boy, things bad, and my boss treat me bad today, so me walk off of the job, come in up for his timing, because he want me to work the night, and me to work the night, or boy, I'm going to wait for see if the government, the minister, me a pass a drop, and leave $5 to me, but he never stop. You can please give me a leave $2, because you don't leave $2 tacos. How you see that? Come on, a little bit.
Like they say, bien tú crees que lo tienes mal, simplemente tienes que ver la situación con el vecino para darte cuenta de que tú estás bien. En realidad hay gente que lo tiene tan mal, mucho peor que tú, y tú quejándote por cositas. ¿Ya me entiendes?
Yes, man.
Date cuenta de lo grande que tienes. Tienes vida, tienes salud, tienes fuerzas. Y Dios te ama. Y tienes la posibilidad de cambiar todo. Por eso les decía a un padre a quien conozco mucho, y aprecio mucho en Mérida, deja de preocuparte y empieza a ocuparte.
You want to tell me one time, I tell a man, I know they don't got no job out here, but people cut cane. Oh, that's not for black man, that's for Spanish man.
Another one that I heard was, how much did they pay, boy? Did they pay $150 a week? But I don't go work for no $150 a week. So you prefer to beg? I can't understand that.
Yeah.
Big man like me don't work for $150 a week.
Yeah.
But look, big man like you, the big.
Yes. So you
so
don't
make
know.
Up your mind.
So you don't know respectful big man. Emmanuel, in the days back when BSI may just open, they got Creole people who used to go cut cane and so too.
But of course.
But right now, like where you say someone they prefer the out there, buy give me $1, buy. Someone they stand right by the taco stand and they go buy, you know. Buy $2, you know. I want to say I could get a juice. Then someone say you could please give me $1 I can buy 2 cigarettes. Serious pa. Yes.
Yes, but that's the way it is. But going back to the original topic, you know, when ya más asentados, ya más te haces una evaluación, ¿por qué? ¿Cómo es que el UDP perdió tan fuertemente aquí en Orange Walk? Vamos a
Sugar City Morning Show, good morning.
Hi, morning.
Good morning, my brother.
How is the morning with you guys?
We're doing quite well, thank you.
And yourself?
Yeah, man. I think it's well said that what you guys are saying, you know, because we are the one that encourage them for those things, you know, because I have people out there. I know when I went to Belize, last month, the guys, I told them, but why guys you don't work? You want to look healthy. It's I doesn't have to work. I let my easy $60 a day for everybody passing by give me $1.
Yes.
So it's so sad, you know, that's why what we did now, when we go ask you money, we say you're hungry, they give you something to eat. We're not going to give you
they don't
anything.
want that. They want to give them again the money.
Yeah, my son, they doesn't want it if they want the money. I tell her, well, sorry, I'm not good. You know, and that's the thing we need to educate them and give it thing like saying that the Bible. They say the Bible tell you, not give the person a fish, teach him how to fish so that he can maintain himself and his family. And that's the it, you know, we were sitting out there and say that they're poor and, you know, and this and that, they don't get used to handout, and instead of helping them, we just continue to put them here every day, you know, and I will do that, you know, for my sister, we just call and give her a little poem and thing, you know, so, you know, faith, that's what my mother say, no, faith, you need a good faith, and you trust in the word of God, because if you believe, there's no way you could take that away, because God is the only one and the one that you believe in, no?
Thank you. Yes, yes.
You know what someone and a lazy man, they don't want to work.
Just watch it, just don't anything, you know, they watch you and see the TV, just go and come on back again. No signal, voice of God.
Where they are back though?
Yeah, I see command back.
Alright.
So
what happened last summer, lazy man?
That you check it. And we have to stop the and sometimes they call a big guy, doesn't give them anything, they make some cost.
How you call that in Spanish? You said I call that school.
I know, when I'm much younger, and I come to Orinja, my first job is I'm getting a cane feel. I used to cook cane for my cousin, Bill John.
You see?
Yes.
And clean cane, I used to clean the cane and cut cane. Yes, it's a very hard work. But if you want to work, I want to have money in a pocket and work for it. Yeah. And then like I said, I give you $100. Take you spend that out easy, but if you work for that $100, you think twice how to spend that money. Because you know you work hard for that $100. But too much of us religion out there dependent on too much handout. And that is what really affects our society nowadays now. Really. And we need to teach that into our society and things like that, you know, for go there and work. Whatever little you carry home is a blessing from God, because it gives you the health and strength that you can go there and do something to make it. You know? And so, you know, we always listen to you guys and Manuel and for station, not only there and Universal.
Yes. Thank you.
Pray that you continue grasp on the prosperity and things, you know, for one guys. Keep up the good work and blessing to Noel.
Thank you, and same to you.
Get your crew ready for the Easter too, right? Because you know we always do something on the show, right?
Yeah.
For the whole week, just get your crowd ready. I'll give me a call and tell me what time you want to be available for come on the show, right?
Okay, sure. Right. Okay, sure.
We'll start from next week.
Alright, okay then.
Alright. Okay, la.
Thank you.
Our meeting in church, and then we'll discuss it with the members, and then so we could get back to you as quick as possible, no?
Good.
Thank you very much, my brother. Blessed day to you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I already I picked up who that first.
Yeah, you see? So this boy down a Creole boy. We always say he used to cut cane.
Yes.
But now I talked to one and he said buy cane and off black man. You know what I tell me? A big man?
Mm-hmm.
He said, boy, cane kill you way and do with me.
That's an excuse.
That's an easy way out.
Let's take a break and we'll be right back. It's 20 minutes before 8 o'clock. Let's take a break.
Between Belize City and the Philip Goulton International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section A of the highway upgrading project between Hallover Bridge and PGIA is nearing completion at an investment of $13.6 million. Works include construction of retaining walls to prevent erosion, widening of the road cross-section to include paved road shoulders, pavement restoration and resurfacing. The project also includes installation of LED road lighting and safety features such as signs, reflectors, road marking, and improved visibility through the clearing of the road reserve. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Hi, my name is Michael Tios. I'm a Diginet customer. My internet experience is wonderful. My children go to school, they're in high school, and the demands of them having to surf to do homework, also doing their games. There's no buffering when you're watching movies on Netflix likewise too. And when 5 of us are actually on, I no longer have the problem of having to be waiting for that eternal circle to while the buffering. So it's been excellent. For myself, now when I have to do proposals, I have to download large files. I also, on a daily basis, maybe listen to music while I'm doing my work likewise too. Prior to sign up for Diginet, I had a 2 meg internet. I took on the 10 meg package, which is for $99. Also offers me free mobile data and talk. For an additional $25, I bundle my home phone onto my Diginet plan. Since switching over to BTL Diginet services, I've been able to head to my bed much more earlier. I no longer have to wait up late at night, waiting till I can actually have the amount of bandwidth to do my work. I'm recommending each one to sign up for Diginet services. And also, if you have a home phone, to add on the bundle, it will save you hugely.
Now available in San Pedro, Northside, Belize City, and Ladyville. Coming soon to Belmopan and Orange Walk.
Buster. They see you and know you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run yours. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
Need an escape from your daily schedule? Why not become a tourist in your own country? Discover Western Belize. Transport back in time and be awed by the reminiscences of the Mayan civilization. Be adventurous or spend a day with family and friends enjoying the serenity of the Macal River. Sample a kaya staple or pick up some fresh produce to make your own delicacy. Come visit us in Western Belize. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Punta Gorda Town now has a modern multi-purpose sporting facility thanks to the government of Belize. The brand new complex is double the size of the prior venue, and some of the features include a FIBA certified wooden court with padding underneath, seating capacity for 1,000, changing rooms, locker rooms, and offices. This $3.4 million investment in the town of Punta Gorda is being heralded by the residents of PG.
I feel very excited because this is first time a port like this is built in PG.
This is a big achievement for the town because we have a lot of the youths there where they come out and want to play ball the same way. And this just put it on another level.
A lot of youths can't even wait to play on the new court because it's so official and it's something new to PG, in a whole.
I have to thank the government of Belize because then they look out for PG,
The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Freshly extracted local honey, perfect for today's dessert. And these locally produced onions, they are just the right size for my popular onion rings and hamburgers. And these cuts of sheep lamb, also grown locally, are just perfect for my succulent barbecue. When I think about my family's health, I buy local products first. After all, they are fresh and healthier. And if you do the same, you're shaping a brighter future for your community, your family, and yourself as local spending circles back to you. Remember, when you buy local products, you are building a better Belize. This message is proudly sponsored by the Food and Agriculture Organization, European Union, Ministry of Agriculture, and Belize Marketing and Development Corporation.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una. Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el balancín. Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que oímos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Roche-France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Roche-France.
Notice to residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta, compañeros. It's exactly 12 minutes before 8 o'clock. And a little while ago, we got a call from a good friend who pretty much went the way we wanted the caller to go when he began to talk about handouts. How we are becoming more and more used to getting handouts or asking for them. And a lot of people would tell you, way before time, when the old people tell you, says, eso de andar pidiendo no existía.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Ese concepto de andar pidiendo que te regalen $1, $2, $3, $5 y hasta no sé cuántos $50, eso no existía. La gente trabajaba honestamente y dignamente por su dinero, y si no tenían, they just very simply did without it.
That's true.
And nobody knew.
That's true, man.
The old lady said, and nobody knew if I don't got 1 cent, you know. I would have gone, get me leaf fire hat, bring down some leaf plantain, buy some plantain and give me picnic for eat. But not a soul know that I don't got no money for eat. And the morning I do pick up 2 the egg from the what you call it, from the kitchen coop, the fall coop, the fall coop, and I mash it up with yerba buena and so forth. And that's how I give it picnic feet.
And drop a little bit of baking powder in there. Baking powder make it swell.
Make it swell.
Yeah, and me pick that one eat.
Nobody know.
I'm not going to go big, no, I'm not going to go thief.
Exactly.
But me pick that one eat.
They want to eat. Times change. I don't know the reason why. Well, we could talk about this, but the reason why our society has changed. We are not talking about the man out there or the young boy out there where want alcohol or drugs or whatever. We're talking about the larger population that is willing to sell his vote. Boss, I'm going to vote, but you have to handle me.
You have to drop your hand.
Straight up, you have to drop your hand.
You have to drop it good too.
And you have to drop it good too. What does it take? What happens for me to be able to embrace that kind of attitude? I'll be brazenly open with it. Is it a reflection of the times? Is it because we are becoming cynics? What can be? What is it? And if you think that you have some sort of idea or a suggestion as to why we are going through this, you're welcome to call 302-2170.
What do you think would happen?
¿Qué es la razón por qué hemos estado viendo que la gente últimamente tiende a vender su voto? Simplemente, ¿por qué? ¿Será que ya es parte de la costumbre? ¿Será que es una actitud cínica de parte de la gente que dice, ¿sabes qué? Ya es mi turno. Ya he escuchado suficiente corrupción. Ya es mi turno de conseguir algo de todo esto. ¿Será que es posible esto? ¿Será que simplemente cinicismo crudo? ¿O será que simplemente es un reflejo de los tiempos que estamos viviendo? ¿Qué será? Si es que tienes idea o quieres compartir algo, llámanos 302-2170.
Yeah, it's like, wonder what would happen if everyone would take the stand like what Honorable Gaspar Vega did in November of 2015 here in Trial Farm. He said, man, you know what? I know they pay nobody if you vote. If that will make a lose like that. But you remember I called you, Emmanuel, I called you that evening?
Yes.
And I tell you things are looking critical because Honorable Gaspar Vega not give no money for people and people ask for money.
But I worked at Chapel and we used to have the people come in, buy, want to give out. We don't give out nothing. Cross them maybe. Yeah. So the person went and got.
You get? You get?
Yes.
You get?
And he get.
Yeah.
Straight up at it. And I could tell you who to. But I won't do that.
Left that.
I won't do that.
But you get?
And the person bravely comes back to us and says, that's how you do it, he tell me. But I told him, knowing the person, I said, boy, you're not going to vote for that person, are you? He said, no. I just took the best out of them.
All right, you see? They figure out that day, this is my day.
Again, a twist to the situation there. A twist to the situation there. Because that person never did vote for them. Well, at least that's what he says. You know what I mean? But, ¿qué pasa? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué es que estamos pasando por estos tiempos donde el dinero es lo que importa?
Yep. So, but I wonder what would happen if everybody would take that stand and say, okay, we're not give. And each party hold up to that dignity and say, okay, we're not to give no money. You think that people where they beg, they're still going to vote? Or they are staying in a corner, just take it that, all right.
It will go through moments where it will take a time to change the culture.
Yes.
Because those people who are used to getting money for election day, if that situation arises where nobody decides that nobody's supposed to give or nobody gives,
and they stand firm on that.
Yeah, they stand firm on that. The persons will stop going out to vote But then eventually
You'll have a better electorate.
Yes, but they will begin to understand. We have to take a stand. I'll be honest with you. I know that both parties contribute to this. Straight up, I tell you. But I don't know if it lessens the load a little bit to tell you that the one who began it was a particular party, the PUP, who began with comprar votos. And even today, ladies and gentlemen, even today, I can tell you that it goes on and it goes on strongly. People, I say one thing, it takes two to tango. One, somebody has to offer it and somebody has to receive it. Or somebody is very simply is asked and he has to give. It's a two-way thing. There must be two people involved. And one is as complicit as the other. Because no te lo estoy dando porque estoy comprando tu voto. Tómalo como una ayudita. Vete a darle ese cuento a tu abuela. Le estás pagando para su voto.
Porque antes del día de la elección, esa ayudita no estaba ahí, ¿verdad?
¿Seguro? Eso es una ayudita para tu familia. Estás comprando su voto. La neta. Eso es simple.
Right.
Yo sé que muchas personas, pero muchas personas tomaron dinero. Y yo estoy aquí simplemente para decir, puchica, a esto ya llegamos, compañeros. A esto ya llegamos. ¿Qué pasó con nuestra dignidad? Si estamos apuntando el dedo a la corrupción, entonces empecemos con apuntar el dedo a nosotros mismos. Porque ser cómplice de ese tipo de actividad es tan malo como la corrupción. Porque aquel que metió la mano donde no debió de meter, lo hizo para darte a ti un poco de ese dinero. Y tú alegre por haber recibido.
Has anybody offered you money for your vote, pa?
Never. And even if they would, believe me.
This one says here the PUP spoil people from way back. Now it's big business on election day. That is.
I even know somebody will call it, this is an election day, this is $100 day.
$100 Blue Boy Day.
Blue Boy Day. He say, I don't know move fryer. And if they not come, I know they get out. Because this is my day.
Yeah. And then you see the thing is that, like I tell a person, tell me, say, I know the charge for my vote, you know. But if then they give people, I forget mines too. Mines, you know.
That's an attitude which I don't like. You're the big blue or you're the big red, but you sit Tarawan yet, you want to.
Yeah. So
if you get, make I get too.
No make I get, I forget mines too. Mines too, so what?
What if everybody would say that?
Yeah.
What if everybody would say that?
So what happened is, so because somebody to get that means they got you got any there to say, or say, well, I have to get mines too. Mines you say like, okay, my one did it, so I have to get my one too.
But none did it for you.
None did it. But I have to get my, I know the charge, but if then they give other people, I have to get mines too.
So now what it takes is
¿Qué dice de sepa? I don't really understand it. Es en español.
Dice, sí, a mí me dio dinero el Colorado. Pues, ¿sabes qué? Debes de tener vergüenza de recibir dinero y decirlo. Sí, así es.
That is an illegal act, don't you, Emmanuel?
Of course. Completely illegal. It's completely illegal. It's completely illegal.
So one time people...
Perdón, déjame terminar con with this, because mi miedo es, ¿qué va a suceder en la siguiente elección?
You know what happened?
¿Será que los políticos hoy en día tienen que ser ricos para poder comprar a la gente?
Good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Good morning, Mr. Martinez.
Good morning.
Well, Mr. Martinez, you know how this man.
With the right
when they pay you for your votes, you're killing democracy. That's the thing, talk in Spanish, I tell you no. I don't in Spanish, because then that's not supposed to happen. You're killing democracy. And you had people going around. I heard that they said they got $1 million for sure by votes. $1 million, what they say. I don't know, and everybody wants one. They said they want 200, but they only give them 50. First, they got an offer $25. They said, no. They ring the bloody office and say, all right, I'll go and vote because they give more. And when they come and give them $50. Listen to it carefully, $50. So actually, no democracy is happening again, especially in the North. Man, that's bad. I don't understand the people. You better say something towards that. And I see to myself, I see it over there. And the people have vexed because then they may expect $200, they get only 50. But when they get 80, well, you get who get 100. And you half $100 they get from the two party. Some say that they get 200 on this one, 200 from the other. That's for the thing, not yet. Lot of things when they go on.
What do you think is going to happen the next elections? Is this telling you that politicians need to steal more to be able to appease all of the requests from the people?
Let me tell you something again, that if you buy the votes, they can do anything what they want to the country, anything, and you can't say nothing because they don't pay for it. So keep silent. Say something towards that, man. Fix it up and it's up for the people, for the nation in Spanish too. Okay.
Thank you very much. He said a mouthful when he said that you have to keep your mouth shut because they paid you to keep silent.
Yeah, once I don't.
You not got no right for talk. No tienes ningún derecho para hablar.
Yep. But like if somebody go chop your yard, you pay there. You done it there. But if you don't pay there, then they go talk. But once you collect, that's it. But then, Emmanuel, I wonder if this will start discouraging the early voters. The early voters, people who are legitimate supporters of different parties.
Why would they want to discuss? I got there from 6:15. I was the second person to vote.
What I'm saying,
nobody have to pay me nothing for vote, whatever, and anybody with a conscience would do the same.
I hear 4 persons tell me, but then maybe they're not up on the right track. Man, I'm not going to go vote because my vote no account. I tell them, but you need to go vote, man. Why not go vote? Vote for whoever you want to vote to. You say my vote now count because the amount over there and buy out my one or squeeze right in there, you're not going through. I said, no, man, you should go vote,
that's
man.
That's a nonsense.
I tell the lady, you got yourself and your 3 pick, they want to go vote, man. Want to go vote? He said, but we no want. I tell them, but they said they don't want no money. I said, but then the no money you going to vote for, you vote for your country, man. You vote for your dignity without taking any money. You go vote proud. I have to stop for make them give me a number. You don't have to stop for get no number. You go inside and call your name, you got an ID, and you vote. Right? That thing with all, they got parties for different side, they'll give you a number. That's all the convenience for the different party there.
And yeah, it's only a welcoming table.
Yeah.
But you don't have to stop there.
No, you don't have to stop there.
Straight up, no tienes que parar ahí.
Yeah, you go straight in and you vote. And when you done, you come out. I said, you know what? I'm glad I vote with my conscience.
You know how many people had to die so that we can have the right to vote?
Yeah, that's true.
How many people, okay, you know how lucky we are to be able to vote? You know what it was like 50, 60 years ago here in Belize? Only certain people could vote. Yes, not everybody could have a vote. And now we're doing away with that sacred right, and we're selling ourselves outright. Y los dos lados. Porque tiene que haber uno que te ofrece y otro que lo recibe. O uno que le pide y el otro que da. Tiene que haber de los dos. Okay?
I was at one of these places where they sell food, and I heard some gentleman speaking. Dice, pues nosotros fuimos acá, somos de Melchor, pero fuimos hasta el Benque y colectamos $300, porque ellos creen que nosotros siempre vivimos en Melchor. La gente que viene de Melchor colecta $300. Unos 600 porque va con los dos partidos. Y sí, está bien porque colectamos. Aquí vivimos en este área, pero vamos allá, vamos al Melchor el día antes, después nos cruza, nos consigue nuestros $300, votamos, agarra el bus y va a Orange Walk.
¿Eso qué llamas eso? ¿Falta de principios? ¿Falta de principios? ¿O será, como dijo Said Musa, una actitud bastante cínica? Y compañeros, del mismo PUP, una actitud bastante cínica. ¿Ok? Es decir, ya ni me importa. Mi miedo es las siguientes elecciones. Quiere decir de que los políticos futuros tienen que ser millonarios para poder comprarle el voto a la gente. ¿Eso es lo que me estás diciendo? Pero entonces eso mismo está causando más y más y más corrupción. Pongan a pensar que es el efecto de eso que está sucediendo, compañeros. Pero qué diferencia fuera. ¿Qué diferencia fuera que cuando tuviéramos una sociedad donde todos van a votar sin tener que pagarles para ir a votar? Donde ningún político te está ofreciendo dinero y no hay ningún tonto que esté pidiendo. ¿Qué diferencia fuera? Vas a votar según tu convicción, tus principios, haciendo algo completamente sagrado, que es ir a votar, el sufragio. Pero hoy en día lo estamos tirando por la ventana. Hoy en día lo estamos pisoteando en el lodo, vendiendo nuestro derecho a votar por 20, 50 y $100. ¡Qué vergüenza! ¡Qué vergüenza, en realidad!
Somebody said, just to give a little help, man. Just to hold this one a little help. I could share some text messages, the one that we could read. It said, many people go to sell their votes. Now, they do not have to wait for an offer. I guess I try to say you don't have to wait for nothing. No, okay, don't sell your vote. Then when I in Spanish and give you the one there. It said, I got from money from both parties. I ain't no shame, cause when they win, they forget we, and they both party thief.
That is cynicism. That is the epitome of cynicism.
He say UDP 25, PUP 30.
Okay, that is the epitome of cynicism, and that is the mentality that I'm talking about. The mentality of estoy viendo. Que los dos partidos son iguales, todos los políticos. Esa es la mentalidad de ciertas personas. Todos son corruptos. Ahora es mi oportunidad de conseguir algo de lo que ellos ya agarraron.
Yeah, that's my idea now. You have to talk to me today. I got the power in my hand, you know. But that's the way it is, man. Like we can't do nothing about it, but then everybody got a right to decide what they want to do for their vote. Mm-hmm. If they want to sell it or they just want
but we're questioning the principle behind it. Yo te puedo mostrar una foto. de una casa en Baker Street, donde hay la fila grande esperando para ir a colectar. Yo te lo puedo mostrar, pero no lo voy a hacer.
Yeah, but you see this thing like with them people who are sending come across the border and vote. I wonder what situation them people are falling and know when this re-registration come up, if they still want to register. Then there are some of the ghost voters, you know, pa. You look for a certain address, then got some open so some of them place there, so, you know. No, you can't find them. But election day, you see that the vote was cast. You understand?
Let me be honest with you. After that re-registration happens, come the next July or August for transfers, they're going to be right back in that list.
You think, but then, you see, Emmanuel, the thing is that numerators and people, I don't know if they are those census or whatever happened, but if then people go say, okay, I lived at a certain address, all right, they just write it down, but then who is there to check to make sure that you lived at that address? So I lived at Orange Walk North right now, so who already the east.
But you see, you need to take, and I think that you struck a point. You struck a note there. Because what mechanisms, what requirements does the Elections and Boundaries Commission have? Ask of the person who is transferring from one to the other. What proof do you need to present that you live there in that division? Do you need to take a utility bill? Do you need to take a rent, if you're paying rent, you know, a receipt for rent? What do you need to do? Because anybody could say, like I said, anybody could say, I lived number 27 Sericote Street, wherever that may be.
And I just put that down in
I did not live there.
That's why, Emmanuel, I think what needs to get done is a very credible team to take a census. So let's say they got census and certain.
You mean census? Yeah. Like people actually walking the streets and verifying it?
Before the re-registration. Because, all right, let's just say 25 Main Street. Emmanuel Martinez lived there, Maurice Cocom lived there. Then, and I check that good, all right. Then I go register for 25 Main Street, but you don't live there because I said the census not say you live there. You understand? So, you can go register there, but they need credible people for their census because some people go wrong with the census, they don't reach my house yet. And although
they don't reach my house yet neither.
Although I think they said that San Pedro or someone in town they got more people than Orange Walk. You know?
Oh, of note. Can nothing skip me. Orange Walk has more voters than San Ignacio Santa Elena. And you go like, what?
Yeah, you're right.
San Ignacio Santa Elena should have, or at least more people went to vote here than in San Ignacio Santa Elena.
Because we had like up to 5,000, Joe.
We had 12,401 registered voters in Orange Walk. And I don't know exactly how many there is in San Ignacio Santa Elena, but it turns out that more people came out to vote here in Orange Walk than in San Ignacio Santa Elena.
Yeah.
Which was a little controversy of sorts because I always heard that San Ignacio Santa Elena is a mini city already. Second largest population center in the whole of Belize after Belize City.
Right.
And that Orange Walk was 4th or 5th. How is it that we have more registered voters?
Right. So you understand this thing when I tell about the census, pa?
Yes.
So when time you go register, you say, there are 25 Main Street. No, man, only Mr. Martinez and Mr. Cocom live there. How comes you live there? Let's go check. This man don't live here, man. This man or this woman, you can't register here. But no, if they
So what you're telling me is that you need an enhanced team to go and verify that?
Yes, of course. If not...
What about bribes? What if I pay you for say yes?
That's something...
I suppose you are receptive to the idea of receiving bribes.
Or maybe that
Done
person,
right.
or maybe that person would is want register there, that person belong to the party where you support. So,
Exactly.
so I say yes, man, he live there.
Shut your mouth. You know, say nothing.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth. We don't want to say
understand?
nothing.
Then that's where the ghost voters and come in. Because when you go to that house, not this, that one
So
goes.
what you want is honorable people.
Yes. Yes, that's the way we need.
God, I wonder which planet do we have to go to for finding this.
But you understand the scenario, right, Emmanuel? So then people will say they're getting 200 or 300 to come across the border and come vote. Maybe some of them want the ghost voters, they look for and they register this open lot, or maybe one area where no exists. But when they go to elections and boundaries, you know when this registration thing happen, like when no election or the other things, things calm. Kind of 3-4 person go register this month or next 2, so then people are registering. Yeah, okay, good, you got in.
What I'm telling you is that after the re-registration, and I do believe that the registration is something that is absolutely necessary, but political parties are going to make the best out of it and say, you re-registered you registered in Orange Walk, boy, you go vote that trial farm for me. So move, put your name down for what you call.
Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Good morning. Buenos días.
Hello, good morning, Mama.
No, baby.
Morning, Chicky.
Hi, good morning. Welcome to the show.
I am on the top of this registration thing. I think this registration thing, the government have to see about that one.
Yes. Go ahead. We're listening.
Just lower the volume of your television.
We lost the call.
Cross line. So this re-registration thing, now a serious thing, Emmanuel, just to say, okay, the offices are open now, come and start registering.
You can't have, as a matter of principle, you can't have Bellopan with almost 10,000 electors. Yes, almost 10,000 electors. And then you have Fort George in Belize City with about 3,000 or 4,000 electors.
Very small areas, right?
Very small areas. You can't have Stank West with almost 9,000, 10,000 electors.
That's too much for one constituent.
That means that you not only get correct representation, that 2 for 1.
Yeah, watch out.
Double the amount.
Watch how Belize Rural North is set up. You have the whole Mascal area, then you got this area by Biscayne, then you have the next area back at the River Valley. You know, one representative will represent all the people.
Almost how many villages? 28 villages?
Yeah.
Por Castro Gat. Todas las aldeitas ahí. Bueno, eso es otro tema.
Just like this one here, Emmanuel, the one that
Corozal?
Honorable Florencio Marin represent. You have for Progreso. Sartaneja, you got Capabank, you got Chunush. Then you got all the way up on the highway there, so run by Ranchitos, San Joaquin, all in a place. You understand?
Yes, but but it's not a division that has 9,000. The whole registration process is to take care of the concern that you mentioned, but also to try to put as best as possible or as close as possible amount of people that representative could take care of, and that is equal. In other words, in all divisions.
So that means we have to have more than 31?
That we will have to have more than 31 divisions, which means that perhaps next election we will have new divisions. We might have a division called Orange Walk Northeast, or we may have a division called Orange Walk southwest.
We might have Belize Rural North, we might have Belize Rural South North or Northeast or something.
Whatever. In other words, there will be the breakup of the areas where it will hopefully try to equalize the amount of voters. If we have 100 and I will look up at this moment the entire amount of voters that we have.
I know in a Belize Orange Walk North, we got a lot of voters though.
We are close to 8,000 in Orange Walk North and growing.
Yep.
So within, say, a couple of years, we ended up close to 8,500 and then eventually close to 9,000. We can't afford to have that. While some divisions barely have 3,000 and 4,000 people. You know what I mean? So we must expand. The law says, and this is the law says that we must have equal representation. Or as close to equal as possible. So next election, we will have to vote for more than 31 people. But to go back to what I'm telling you, I'm hoping that I'm not giving them ideas, but I'm hoping, because ideas, cuando quieres tomar ventaja del sistema, no necesitas que nadie te dé ideas, se te nace. ¿Ok? Pero que no es, cuando sea tiempo de julio y agosto, que no suceda la misma tontería, que te sacaron de tal y tal y tal, muévete ahí de vuelta. Pero que Elections and Boundaries cambie sus requerimientos de evidencia. Te tienes que mostrar evidencia para poder transferir de vuelta a otro. ¿Qué es lo que necesitas mostrar? Uno, la prueba de que vives en esa área. Quizás tienes que conseguir a un vecino que vaya a testiguar por ti y decir que vives en esa área por 3 meses o 6 meses.
Right.
O tengas que presentar un light bill o un water bill o un cable bill o algo. Y no solo ahí termina, sino lo que sea que te necesite para comprobar que tú vives ahí. Pero como el sistema es tan poroso, entonces vemos que una cantidad de gente se va colando en las listas como sea necesario. Como sea necesario.
Two texts here, Emmanuel. Someone wants to know if Mr. Vega will contest again. We don't really know that.
He will have to answer that.
Yeah. And then somebody said, how about those ones that are paid to stay home and not to go and vote?
Well, that's a different scenario because sé que eres PUP, pero prefiero que no salgas a votar. Así que, pero si no vas a salir a votar, pues no vas a salir a votar. ¿Ya me entiendes? Pero yo no, eso es hasta peor.
Yep. But these things happen, Emmanuel. So let's take a break. It's 23 minutes after.
Vamos a tomar una pausa, compañeros, y estaremos de vuelta con ustedes.
Every day when my daddy gets up to go to work, he says this is for me to have a better life. But I say, Daddy, we have a better life. Mommy don't have to leave home to wash my clothes anymore. We don't have to go all the way to a pump and back home to wash every bucket. No, Mommy just have to turn on the pipe and wash up and make we bathe as long as we want. Even the school teacher make we wash we hand the pipe instead of a nasty bucket like before. See, Daddy, life is better with water than life.
Six cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower? With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the washers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Girls, be quiet. Just give me a minute.
Hey, Miss Michelle. Kids giving you trouble again?
Yes, they're making me crazy. Plus, the internet isn't working.
I know what you mean. We had internet issues too. Then we signed up for DigiNet. Best decision ever.
DigiNet?
Yep. It's VTL's new fiber optic internet for your home that they are rolling out countrywide. Now, it's just awesome internet all the time. Plus, my parents have the ultimate bundle, which comes with a free mobile postpaid plan and a free unlimited home phone.
Did you say free?
Yes, I did. And for a businessman like you, you can bundle and get 6 gigabytes free mobile data every month. My dad loves it because it saves him a lot of money.
Save?
Yep. Plan starts at $69, so you can stop stealing Miss Michelle's Wi-Fi now.
Not true, miss. Not true, miss.
But hey, what do I know? I'm just a kid. Head over to VTL and see for yourself.
Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like.
Maintaining steadiness, consolidating stability, advancing growth.
Our priorities for the budget, fiscal year 2018-2019, are to continue to provide resources for investments in physical infrastructure, mainly roads and bridges, for education and health, for poverty alleviation, and for citizen security and defense. Mr. Speaker, I repeat, we grasp the nettle with both hands. We rise to meet the challenges, and we will overcome them. This year's budget is structured accordingly, and there therefore can and will be no retreat from our signature pro-poor policies. No retreat from Boost and Food Pantry, no retreat from the apprenticeship program, no retreat from the high school subsidies, no retreat from the payment by GOB for students' CXC exams, no retreat from the funding of the second chance opportunities, no retreat from tuition assistance, no retreat from the plethora of full scholarships, no retreat from the construction of new classrooms, no retreat from new rural water supply systems, health posts, and hospitals, certainly in San Pedro, which we hope to fund from a public-private mix, and also from PG. That's the next priority.
The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Give me the real milk, the number one milk, Dano milk, then love Dano milk. You can whip it scream, but Dano milk it is real, yes, Dano milk, then love Dano milk. All over Cayo and in San Pedro, Dano milk, then love Dano milk. Dano milk in the morning, Dano milk in the evening, Dano milk. Give me Dano milk, up north in for us all. Supermarket and them all. Dano Milk, then love Dano Milk. All over this land, and in Belmont, yes, Dano Milk. Give me Dano Milk. Say in Dangriga, down south in Fiji. Dano Milk, then love Dano Milk. You can hear this talk, cause it's in Orange Walk. Yeah, Dano Milk. I love Dano Milk. Dano Milk powder. Probably the best milk powder in the world. Dano.
The sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longanisa, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at DerekGillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico. You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega and Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan Muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. A little private joke here.
You see the laugh at me.
Bienvenido. Maurice Betsakaltek.
You laugh at me. I'm glad the people say you laugh at me. Can you come on without the catch you without you know?
Es por Morris. Morris me está instigando.
So,
un poquito de humor aquí, compañero. Un poquito de humor.
This text from me read where say they send it again and send it never hear. I know they hear and read it, but they want to hear. They say, how them people that are paid to stay home and not to go out?
Shame on you.
Me?
Not on them, on you, on them.
Oh, on
Shame
them.
on you. Shame on those people. Shame on those people.
So that's what? They monopolize you?
Then you are actually, you have a God-given right as enshrined in the Constitution that says you are a voter of it. In your hands, we are giving you the right to change a government.
The power.
The power. The right and the power. That is how democracy works. That's not like we have a dictatorship where este es tu líder y a huevo ese vas a tener que respetar. No, nosotros tenemos algo mejor y se llama el sufragio, el poder votar, la capacidad de poder elegir a tus líderes. Para que tú aceptes dinero para no ir a votar, no.
Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning,
sir.
What Mr. Martinez is really right.
Talk to me.
Because I strongly believe.
Go ahead, sir. Just lower your television.
Okay, I strongly believe that what Mr. Martinez is right. Everyone has the right to vote.
That's right. That's a God-given right.
So I strongly believe as well that whenever an election is called, the government should give a public and bank holiday so that each and every worker should go out and give their vote to any particular party that they wish to vote for. So when they call an election within a week, many people won't lose a day's work to go and vote. So I believe that it should be a public and bank holiday so that everyone, it doesn't matter if you work with government or not, or you work in a public place or not, but you will have the right to go and vote. So I believe that every election that is called village council, town council, or general election, it should be a public and bank holiday so that everyone can go out and vote, so there will be no excuses why you shouldn't go and give your vote as a strong Belizean, and as a democratic person that we are in this country. Thank you very much.
Amen. Amen. Thank you, Carla. Thank you very much. I agree with the concept. The logistics of it would be very difficult because if you're thinking about general, municipal, and village, well, then we'll end up with a lot of holidays. But which means that we'll have to begin to amalgamate all of these things into one, which would perhaps prove even more stressful to the parties.
But they're not
having
every year.
not every year, right? But you'll have perhaps general and municipal and village all in the same day because you can't have different holidays. Well, not that you can't. You can do anything, you know, as long as it's required. But I don't think that the business community is going to raise hell about that because, hell, at the end of the day, you have to get paid for your day's work. So, little things there. But I agree with the concept. Everybody, you have to put in certain things to facilitate the process. Yeah. Nobody said, "Boss never want I go vote because I live with a cricket circle. I live with a cricket circle and I registered somewhere by Arenal." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's your God-given right.
Yeah.
That's your right that is enshrined in the Constitution, that every person can vote.
Take us back a little, Pa, when you say there was a time that only certain persons were allowed to vote.
Of course.
Take us back to that.
Well, I didn't live through that. Hello, I'm still rather young. Yo que no ganó coffee, yeah.
No a 3 spoon of coffee, Morris. Thank you, not a 3 spoon. Full to. Do you think, my friend?
Friends like these, I need no enemies, ladies and
gentlemen. Well, you're good.
Friends like these, I need no enemies.
You're good.
Thank you for the tacos.
Why? Morris don't know.
I was talking to Mr. Bellis Carballo the other day, and he mentioned, I think in a meeting at Ankita's House of Culture, that Dr. George, would you know who Dr. George is?
Yes. He was a representative, or he was or something.
Miss Tony.
Yeah, Miss Tony.
The ranch, the farm, okay. Well, that not everybody, only the landed gentry. In other words, only the people who owned properties and the white people could have a vote.
So Chengere and them man, they could have a vote too then?
I'm beginning to put names, I don't know. Okay. No, I don't know. But I can recall that as well, Robert Sidney Turton was also one of those people, because my grandmother told me that que ellos salían a votar para el viejo, así le decían, ¿no? Esas son cosas que me vienen a mi memoria, ¿ok? Pero no era una situación cuando todos podían ir a votar. Este gane que hemos hecho, que todos, mientras que sea ciudadano de Belice, puedan votar, es un gane fuerte. Y no quiero que lo desperdiciemos por 25 y 40 dólares.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Morning. Please lower the volume of your television. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias.
Solo quería decir que está bueno el programa, pero no lo deben de repetir en la noche.
¿Por qué no?
Porque en vez de día lunes está lloviendo y la gente quiere buscar y no lo dejan.
Wrestling. Oh. Así tú quieres que pase el wrestling en la noche.
Ajá, de lunes y martes.
Vamos a pasar tu sugerencia a la gerencia. Escribanos y poetas. Gracias.
So, Emmanuel, this was way back in the colonial days you're talking about, right? About the voting. So now, when we used to have representative, I remember we used to have two representatives in Orange Walk. Two late ministers, Elijah Joe Briseno and Guadalupe Pech. What was it like that time?
There were only 18 people.
18?
18 in the House of Representatives. Two from Corozal, two from Orange Walk. Let me do the little math here. We have, how many districts do we have? 6?
Yep.
Corozal, Orange Walk, Belize, Cayo, Stan Creek,
Toledo.
Corozal had 2, Orange Walk had 2, Cayo had 2, Stan Creek had 2, Toledo had 2. So, and Belize City then, I would imagine, had 8.
Oh, okay. So
I do believe so. It has to be, no? Comes up to 18. Okay? I don't recall anything less than 18.
But then
I know that, I think that must have been like the initial number. I think that was from when we became independent, or even before we began with 18 members of the House of Representatives. Then we went up to...
The 31?
No, we went up to 29.
Oh, yes, you're right. Yeah, we went up to 29. Yeah, 29.
Then we're up to 31. So, and very shortly, I do believe that we will go up to about 39 or 40 come next elections within two years.
But when we had that 18 you recall, or I wonder who were the persons that were allowed to vote in the time?
No. At that time, everybody could vote.
Everybody could have voted. No?
Because at the time you had universal suffrage, 1954, if I am not mistaken. You know, here in Belize, I do believe that was it. But previous to that, only some people could have voted. Mm-hmm. Only some people could vote. And there were efforts coming from all around trying to get everybody to vote, because everybody has a right to vote. It's a right that is God-given. You have a right to go vote. Por eso es que me duele tanto que estemos vendiendo ese derecho. Estamos literalmente haciendo de menos los esfuerzos de nuestros ancestros para simplemente ir a vender el voto por una migaja. No me importa que porque tú viste que el representante sea corrupto, o el alcalde sea corrupto, o el primer ministro sea corrupto, o lo que sea. Como dicen, tú quieres mejorar tu vida, deja de comparar. Y como él, ¿cómo puede robar y yo no? Yo quiero un poco. Pues ¿sabes qué? Eres igual a él. Así te lo estoy diciendo. Dejemos de comparar. Dejemos de decir simplemente, si él consiguió, yo también. Deja que él sea juzgado por quien sea. Pero tú, protégete de ti mismo.
Good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Yes, morning, Cheque. Morning, Mr. Martinez.
Morning, sir.
My friend.
Watch out. I heard Mr. Martinez to talk about the representative. I could recall back when I was a little boy. We had, as you said, Dr. George. He was the only one. And after Dr. George, he was being replaced by one, the old Mr. George Flowers. He was before Chengere. Please remember that Mr. Martinez said, I want to look up.
I will look it up.
That was before Chengere. It was afterwards when Chengere came in. Right? It was afterwards when Chengere came in, when they used to beat George Price little below by the amount, and they used to back and take hand apart. I could recall back some of the old soldiers when they used to be back and
you have a sir?
And that's the way Chicho Dina. You know what I mean? And then the time they had Chengere, and they used to, and the Queen Elizabeth Park. You know what I mean?
Do you have any idea of the year, sir?
It was George Flowers before Chengere.
Number what year?
George Flowers was before, because I could recall that George Flowers used to work for public work. Then someone went down and they started to look for him, and they said that they were going to put up as candidate when they feel like they were going to have the election, and George Flowers.
Sir.
That's our man. I don't remember the mentioning him, but I will tell you, George Flowers was one time when George Williams, Dr. George, his correct name was George Williams. That's the man correct name. And that's Scottish man, I think. And then after he came George Flowers. Then afterwards, Chengere come and when they start to get on more panic.
Do you remember the year, sir?
Try to up the record and I'll find it.
Do you remember the year?
No, I don't remember the year. I was a little boy growing up, but I could still recall that George Flowers was the man who replaced Dr. George Williams, that the man correct name, the Scottish man, and Dr. George Flowers, and the man who replaced her. You check anybody or ask anybody where I want to meet with the Calma, George Flowers. I see you with George Flowers when you used to live up the issue, but the man who was George,
I remember Mr.
Carla,
Flowers.
hello, Carla. You can remember what year the political parties came into play in Belize?
What do you mean?
What year the political parties come in? They had the UDP, I mean the PUP.
No, the PUP was born in approximately 1950.
1950,
50,
but I think
51,
before the UDP they had the NIP, right?
Oh,
before
yes,
the NIP, they never had the next one before the NIP.
No.
Just the PUP and the National Independence Party in that time. But you know that that one time that the blacks couldn't vote in the US.
But that's exactly my point.
Right.
We are pretty much giving away all the fighting that, some people, when I mentioned some people had to die so that we can vote. And for us to be right now doing away with it and selling our vote, it's an outright shame.
And this is what they're saying here, Pa. He said it's not fair because I transfer my vote away from Cayo to Orange Walk. Last election, I voted at Chapels. And this town council election, my name was nowhere to be found, so I couldn't vote. And people away from Hilcher, they can't have a vote. He said, alone stupidness. And now he live the Benke area, he live that Benke now.
That should not have happened, caller. And I would like to ask you to go to my Facebook page and to send me some sort of message with your name and your birth date so I can look it up for you. I promise to do that for you.
This is a good one here, Pa. What the UDP and what does the UDP and PUP have to say about the minimum wage we live in modern days?
Minimum wage?
Yeah, I mean a minimum wage that people collects to work.
Well, I will have to ask the parties that, but the party in government is the one that dictates the minimum wage. But I don't know what your point is. I would believe that you're complaining against the minimum wage. You'd like to see it higher. Well, so do all of us. So do all of us, believe me. But they say that our minimum wage is relatively higher than most in Central America, and it's a little tricky little subject because a lot of the business people want to continue paying what they're paying.
I wonder if the politicians in power and the ones that are not in power feel some threat when election is coming, because when election comes here, Bible and paper they give out here. Here education grant they give out, here this they give out. Does the people, do they hold a threat? Make one time come, they give out this and give out that. I say I got a scholarship when they come.
A threat?
If they feel threatened.
If the people feel?
No, the politicians, they feel threatened. When an election they come, and you hear this grant.
You mean if they feel pressured?
Pressured then.
Because threatened.
Yeah, pressured. That,
pressured.
Election.
That they have to give so much and maybe they don't have enough.
Yeah,
Is that what you mean?
Start to let out the goodies. Because maybe if they give it, then they could have been give it for a long time. But what, they save it for election?
I always tell you, I mean, okay, if you get vexed with me, I don't care whatever. But I think that when we point fingers at politicians because they are corrupt, whoever it is, we should point fingers at ourselves, because I am going to be straight up with you many times. El político no nace corrupto, la gente lo hace corrupto. Porque la gente pide y pide y pide que, ministro, que mi mamá se murió. Quiero una ayudita. No, muy bien. La otra semana, ministro, mi mamá se murió. Pero tu mamá no se murió hace 2 semanas. Ah, es que fue mi tía. Cuentos, cuentos y más cuentos. ¿Ok? Mi hijo está graduando. Quiero que tener una fiesta. Que mi hijo el otro. Que mi esposa el otro. Que mi casita el otro. Que el otro, el otro. Tanta presión en un ministro, en un área representante. Y si el representante no se cuida, tiene que hacer chanchuguito de lado para poder satisfacer, hablando sin pelos en la lengua. Satisfacer lo que la gente quiere. Si no, se confronta con una situación de que la gente le dice, pues, ¿sabes qué? Vete mucho a la China.
You see the next week again.
Porque no me ayudaste. Yeah. Porque así somos. Así somos.
They got people like that. I know a man when they work at BSI, and when BSI used to they give out, like if somebody dead, they give out $300 to buy this and buy that. I hear that man kill the whole family. When the BSI man pass by house, if you feel that alone goes to the say everybody in the yard. Serious. They said go investigate. The man will go investigate. When the man look, the man run. Say what? That alone goes.
Al final del día yo te hago la pregunta, ¿por qué el UDP perdió? Pues porque uno pagó más que el otro. Uno pagó más que el otro.
That's your conclusion? Mm-hmm. Well, the pain got a lot to do with it, but then some people simply vote against some dissatisfaction.
That is included. Right? That is what kind of dissatisfaction?
Some, you said the thing is that the UDP government is a very good government when it comes to running the country infrastructure, but it cannot be all the time, Emmanuel. It can't be only government business as usual and cabinet business as usual. You need to service the people, right? And not only your supporters, but you need to support everybody in the country. and then some people feel left out. Sometimes,
But how real is that? Because yesterday, and I want to tell you, the caller who called yesterday, if you're listening, I apologize if it seemed to you that I cut you off. I really was not intentional, but because I never do that. But if it seemed to you, I apologize straight up. I'm brave enough to tell you. But you struck a note. You struck a note, a very strong note, because you said it should not be like that. But then I told you that I had to grapple with the idealism and the realism. In other words, what should be and what is. I'm sure that if I go beg a party to which I am not a part of, they will tell me no.
Maybe you're not a city man.
Thank you very much.
I say he the other no, I don't want to see him.
What the hell? He don't even vote for me. He ain't got guts to ask me for this. I just won't get it. You understand me?
That needs
and
to
that
change.
works both ways. That needs to change. I laugh, literally laugh, at commentators on the radio or on television when they say, "Oh, we see we are becoming politically mature." Oh, Christ, give me a break. Give me a break. Do you really know what politically mature is? Just because things are going the way you want, it doesn't mean that it's politically mature. You're using the phrasing correctly. You know what I mean?
Some people vote.
I had to throw in that one, believe me.
Yeah, some people vote too and say, yeah, when I'm going to talk to you, you never want to see me, so today that's my idea. Now you look for me when I pass the Mr. Minister.
A lot of people voted out of vengeance.
Yep.
Ese hijo de su mamá ahí ni caso me hizo. Pero yo tengo en mi poder, en mi mano el poder, y ayudado claramente por el $50 que me dieron para ir a votar en contra de ese individuo. Ay, 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 ay. ¿Dónde vamos?
What was the name of Delvin's poem this morning, Pa? You don't have it right down there, Joe?
It's only temporary.
It's only temporary.
It's only temporary. Those things I don't forget.
Yeah.
It's only temporary.
So,
pero, compañeros, ya estamos casi al punto de cerrar este programa, 2 minutes before 9. Quiero agradecerle a todos que nos llamaron y participaron y que nos mandaron textos y lo que queremos es simplemente establecer una conversación con la gente para llegar a saber más y más y más acerca, porque si no le damos apertura al problema, entonces nunca vamos a poder discutirlo y mucho menos vamos a poder llegar a una solución. Solución no sé si existe, porque al final del día, por naturaleza todos queremos y queremos más. Y los políticos hábilmente toman ventaja de eso. Y nos dan, y a veces nos dan más. Simplemente para hacer lo que ellos nos dicen.
Well, on that note, we'd like to thank everybody who tuned in this morning to the Sugar City Morning Show, bright and early, when Emmanuel started out with the prayer and shared the weather forecast with all of us. We had Delve calling in. She usually calls in on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And we'd like to thank Maurice and Rahim. But thanks for the tacos this morning.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And then we want to say thanks to everybody across the country, across the jewel, this beautiful jewel that we call and is known as Belize. Everybody getting ready for the Easter. And this show, you know, we're on all day on YouTube.
You going anywhere for Easter?
Easter, San Ignacio.
San Ignacio, okay.
I got at least something for you for Easter, but I bring it till Holy Thursday. You want it or not want it?
Yes.
All right, I hope you don't talk no foolishness when I bring it for you. You're right up on the show to make people go say that.
All right.
You know, Ali cha-cha-cha.
Ali cha-cha-cha. Ali dote ol cha-cha we pick up and shit.
Ali Bermuda, you know,
you know what I mean?
Ali hot.
Ali holy jazz or something.
Take us home, pa.
Muchas gracias. Compañero, un poquito de humor ahí. Muchas gracias por su compañía, su participación. Aquí dando las gracias al equipo de producción, pero importantemente a ustedes por ser una fiel audiencia. Aquí bastante agradecidos. El lunes vamos a tener al equipo Hico Pub, tanto de Corozal como de Orange Walk, porque ya estamos entrando de vuelta a nuestra programación normal. Ya luego que los políticos se han ido su camino, entonces nosotros quedamos aquí fielmente con ustedes. Entonces vamos a tener también la siguiente semana a personal de distintas, o representantes, no personal, representantes de distintas iglesias y denominaciones para poder informarnos acerca de sus actividades en sus iglesias, respectivas iglesias, ¿ok? Porque, compañeros, la Pascua es un tiempo importante. Y no se debe confundir con Christmas. Pascua es Easter, Navidad es Christmas, ¿ok? Right. Así que el tiempo, Semana Santa, es la Pascua, ¿ok? Y es un tiempo muy importante para el católico, para el cristiano, muy, muy, muy importante. Y por eso es que vamos a tener invitados para poder informarnos de las distintas actividades que existen aquí en el pueblo y en la área circunvecinas, para invitarte a ser partícipe de estos eventos. Así que vamos a también tener el personal de Banquitas House of Culture en un par de semanas, dándonos una demostración acerca de la técnica de las alfombras de acerrín. Es algo que está causando, siendo mucho más popular y más participación de más y más gente, porque es algo muy bonito que produces finalmente. Y la gente les encanta, quieren ser parte de ello. Y compañeros, es bueno cuando tienes a la gente envuelta en actividades así. Así que una miradita rápida a la programación que tenemos para ustedes. Además, tenemos otros, pero no lo recordamos a este momento. Pero quiero darle las gracias e invitarles a vernos mañana aquí a la misma hora, viernes, a las 7 de la mañana, y este show repite a las 9 por la noche. ¿Ok? Así que muchas gracias. Mi nombre es Emmanuel.
And I'm Robert Cheque Usher.
Y se cuidan mucho. Nos vemos mañana, compañeros. Todo lo mejor para ustedes.
Sugar City Morning Show.